Hey guys, Grifton here, and today I want to talk about the ongoing discussion of Illidan tanking. I'm going to go over all the strats I've heard and why some are far superior to others. Again, these are my opinions, so if you have a strategy that works, stick with it. Before we talk specifics, I think it's important to explain why there is any discussion at all on this particular boss fight. It all comes down to one spell called Shear. If a tank gets hit by this, their health is being severely cut down, so obviously you want to avoid getting hit by it. It can't miss though, so in order for you to not get hit, you need your dodge, parry, and block to add up above 101.8, or find another way to avoid the hit. Now, there is a debate over this exact number, so feel free to put it in the comments if you've heard a different number. Also, I said parry and block, which if you're a druid won't apply to you, and that will be the struggle of this strat for bears. Okay, let's talk strats. First up, we have the warrior tank strat, the tried and true method of a warrior. They will be wearing enough mitigation gear so that when they use shield block, they are comfortably over that cap. Since shield block gives a 75% block chance, and assuming they are spec'd into it, they get 2 blocks worth. This is a solid choice. The only caveat, however, is the tank has to save shield block for shear, which is a 1.5 second cast, because if they just use it on cooldown, it might not be up when they need it, and you absolutely need it for shear. Second strat is having a paladin main tank Illidan. It's the same logic as warrior. They have a shield and they put on mitigation gear. Instead of shield block, they have holy shield, which only gives 30% to the warrior's 75%, meaning the difference will have to be made up in gear. And paladins have a harder time achieving that, but it definitely can be done. However, the upside to holy shield is it takes up to 8 hits. Illidan has a swing timer of 1.5 seconds, meaning the shield will be up every swing, which makes this actually an easier fight for a paladin, assuming they have the gear. Okay, now let's get into the more fringe strategies. Number 3 is a main tank of any tanking class, including druid, and warriors intervene on the shear. So if you've never played a warrior and don't know this spell, essentially when they intervene, they're going to soak the next melee damage, and that includes shear. On shear cast, the warrior comes in, takes the shear, and the main tank continues tanking. The biggest problem, shear has a 10-second cooldown, while intervene has a 30-second cooldown, meaning you'll need at least 3 warriors to achieve this. If you have that many warriors, why aren't you just having one of them tank? This could work in theory, but seems to be a bit more complicated than needed in an already chaotic fight. Strategy 4, the avoidance druid. Now, druids scale really well with gear. In fact, most fully buffed druids are probably currently around 50% dodge without even trying in phase 2. If you went out and got the best gear currently available for dodge, you could buff to around 75%, but that's just not enough yet for Illidan. In order to ensure you push shear off the board, you need a lot more dodge than is currently in the game. Now, you could just eat the shear, which has a 0% chance to miss, and as long as you dodge or miss every other melee attack, it won't matter what your health pool is, but even using the miss debuffs, you're still falling a little short. My current setup pushes me to right around 90%. On top of that, most dodge gear doesn't come with armor or much stamina, so your health pool and armor are much lower than normal, so you'll likely get one shot if you do get hit. This is definitely a risky choice, but if you're going for it, good luck. Okay, strategy 5. I call it THICC Bear Boy. The strategy here is to get armor capped and just stack a ton of stamina. Now, I have seen bears reach numbers like 24k in current content. With enough decent gear, you could still have around 50% dodge, 24 to 26k health, and you could just eat the shear, dropping your health pool down to around 10k. Illidan, with you fully armored, will hit you for 7,000 every 1.5 seconds, so the healers will have to be on their game. He doesn't crush, so there will be no random 10k hits. Now, this is another very risky strategy as you're essentially sitting at 30% health the whole fight, but it could work. I just wouldn't want to try it, especially during progression. Now, those are the strats, and as far as which one I prefer, I'd actually go with paladin tanking here. Even with defense gear, paladins are likely going to out-threat the warrior. On top of that, holy shield will be up all the time, so there's no worry about mistiming it. Warrior tanks would be my second choice, and way down the list would be any other strategy. Maybe in phase 5 when druids are dodge kings, but even then, it would be more for fun than anything else. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'd love to hear what your guild is planning to do for Illidan. Also, if you guys have some cool strats for Reliquary of Souls and want to share, hit me up in the comments. Right now, we're doing the standard warrior strat, but I'm always open to different strategies. Anyway, thanks for watching, and as always, guys, take care.